adding like terms last lesson, we're now looking at multiplying. So when you multiply in algebra, you can put anything together. Okay? So the rules for adding and subtracting, the combination of letters has to be the same. So they have to be like terms in order for you to join them. If you're multiplying, you can put anything together. And so hang on. So letters would just be written literally next to each other, but without the multiply sign. Okay? Now, numbers would be multiplied together, and then letters would be written in alphabetical order. So, doing this one, if I just had x multiplied by y, literally, you would just write the answer as xy. Question finished. Okay? We put the letters together, and they're in alphabetical order. We no longer have the multiply sign. For x multiplied by 3 multiplied by y, I'll answer it in a second, okay? Then we would again just put them all together, but what goes first? The x, y? The 3 could, and then the x and y in alphabetical order. And we just talked about this one, so if we've got x multiplied by y multiplied by x, these are the same letter, and so we're going to now need to start using powers. So we've got 2 of them multiplying by each other, so this one would be x squared y. Okay, so far so good? Mm-hmm. Okay.
What would we do for like C number 2?
Number 2C. Okay, good question. So I was trying to find something that looked a bit like that. So here I've got numbers in different places. So what we have to do is say, well, okay, this 3AB means 3 multiplied by A multiplied by B, doesn't it?
Yes.
And then we've got to multiply that by 2 multiplied by B. We talked the other day about when we multiply things, the order doesn't matter. And so what we're going to do is we're going to say, well, this is going to be 3 multiplied by 2. So that's going to give me the 6. And then I look to see, I've only got A. So that's
to the power of B to the power of 2.
I'll check you all out.
What if we wrote Phoebe?
If you wrote Phoebe, it's not wrong. It's not wrong, but it's not mathematically how we should be writing things. So we're at a point now where we need to be using powers. Probably not. Okay,
so then you get into a habit.
The best thing for me to do for your learning is to be meaner with the marking now, and so later you'll remember not to do it. Okay? So I would rather be harsher now with your marking and not do it to you, so that you learn not to do it later. Don't forget that if you've got signs involved, okay, so this question here, we're multiplying these 2 things together. The first one is positive and the second one is negative. Remember, when there are different signs, what's your answer going to be? Negative. So I know this one's negative. I can then deal with the 3 and the 6. So 3 multiplied by 6 is 18. And then I've got an x squared multiplied by another x. What does that? Oh my gosh, Maya is on form, and Maya was answering that as well. You all happy with that? Yes? Yes. Awesome. This one here, we've got to be careful. We remember that 2x is in the bracket. Okay? Now, everything in the bracket is raised to the power of 3. So, secretly, if we were to expand this out, we would write 2x multiplied by 2x multiplied by 2x. You all happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay? Because it's 2x is in a bracket and it's all cubed. Okay? So we need to now, so having established that, we now need to write this in a more simple form. So we've got 2 multiplied by 2, which is 4, multiplied by 2 again. So it's going to be 8, and then x, and then we've got 1, 2, 3 of them. So it's 8x.
Also, so 2x is also the same as x times x.
No.
It's x plus x? Oh
yes.
Yeah, x plus x because it don't have a power.
That's right. Okay? Are we happy with these?
Yes.
Alright, now, so then the other exercise that I'm going to get you to do, so I'm going to get you to finish a few more of these, and then the other exercise that you've got in one of your packs, and you need to make sure that you're always following bed maths. Okay, so you have to think about it. Make sure that you're dealing with anything that's in a bracket first. Deal with exponents, and then adding and subtracting. Okay? multiplying, dividing, and then adding, subtracting comes last. Okay, so it may mean that you need to really be looking carefully as to which things you need to deal with first. Okay, so that's your notes. So the level of notes is just be going through stuff. Now, here's the deal, right? You haven't got a special notes pack on this. So if you need to write any examples down or information to yourself, use some of these perhaps as examples. You may want a piece of button paper and pop that in your notes. Okay? So, and it will be good for you because you'll have to try and remember what we talked about here in order to jot those things down. Right? So I would suggest you probably want to use a piece of binder paper, jot some of these examples down and write yourself a little note on some of these things. Have that in your binders and notes, and then get on with the exercise.
Yeah, exercise two.
Oh, it's
Yes,
not
you
recorded.
have that, but you don't have a notes pack on the multiplying terms. So you have these as examples, but you can do these questions later.